Hi, welcome to my channel about fischertechnik, embedded systems like Raspberry Pi and Arduino, and in this case ESP32. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so via the thumbnail in the bottom right corner. The last few episodes on this ESP32 I have been transferring everything from this pair or couple of breadboards to this one, and I came to the conclusion that these motors, servomotor and a fischertechnik, well, XM or SM motor, connected to of course the breadboard and the ESP, don't work well. If you have watched this series about the ESP with focus on the motors, then it will have occurred to you that they mostly don't work, while the algorithm says it should work. And recently I found out why that probably was the case, why they didn't work. However, last time I changed the algorithm and that should have made them work anyway, which I didn't. So, well, focus of this time is hopefully get them then to work anyway. And to do that, I changed the screencast to show code and try to get them work. Okay, so as I said, screencast, camera for a webcam, Arduino environment and serial monitor. Now a short recap. This is about the servomotor, which also drives a fischertechnik motor through pulse modulation, by the way. And last time I found out that I forgot to use the servo pulse. So going to the motor, I had to attach this to servo pulse, which is port 25 right here, and then, well, try to get this running, which didn't work out. So to find out if anything accidentally or incidentally changes, upload into random access memory, and then something should happen. Well, something is happening in uploading. There we go. Oh, and last time this buzzer made me somewhat crazy, and I think if you watched last time's video it made you crazy as well. So I took it more or less off the breadboard, so it doesn't work anymore. But servo still doesn't work, as you can see. I fixed the wiring, by the way, here. And another thing is, I will show you momentarily in the schematics, that the schematics isn't quite correct. But as you can see, nothing happens with the motors. Yes, well, schematics then, right here. So I have port 25 right here, then wiring to the servo, and the servo motor has the pulse modulation feed, and then the voltage feed, and of course the ground feed, which is not on here. But I also have the fischertechnik motor, which is not yet on the schematics, so let me do that one. and I have to change this one. Edit. Yeah. Let me do it like this then, because this is the fischertechnik motor. Has to be parallel to it. So let me bring this a little bit down, a little bit further down. Hopefully, no, still can't do it. Then it will have to be in a different way to keep it parallel anyway. This will go here. That's nice. Wiring from here to here. And then of course another piece of wiring going from here to here. So now both motors are okay. The only thing is that this one has 3 wires, this one only 2. So it may very well be that is not entirely going to work, but the servo should work anyway. So where's the culprit? What's wrong? I have to find out. Alright, taking an example from the internet, I found that I could also include minimum microsecond and max microseconds. Then going to the setup, I found that I already had included the servo attach, which is supposed to be in the setup, not in the loop, and I added these two, and then of course because it's in the setup I removed the attach in the loop, and the rest was the same except for the delay. So 30 milliseconds to wait before the position is reached. Well, I only changed it from under this line to under the servo right line 3 times, actually 2 times, but that's all I did. So let me compile and upload and see if it has any effect whatsoever. Because that's the main thing, what happens, and moreover what happens not. Because I will have to wait till the entire, okay. That is not much, to say the least. Nothing is happening. So that means that I am going to once again include the oscilloscope to see if there's any pulse width activity anyway. Now you can see that I have attached a camera for the oscilloscope. Yellow is this one, blue is to this motor, and the purple one is attached for this motor. Neither is running and neither is showing any signal. Well, this one is showing sometimes something, but not what I call a pulse width. That goes like this. So I assume that it is doing absolutely nothing from software side, which is troubling because what should I do next? How can I improve it? Next step. Okay, now the problem is that while everything was nice, I'm going to try to find out if it even can detect when the servo motor is not attached. According to this, it will do. Let me else if, probably also not good. This is good. And if this is correct, then I will pull this wire out, disconnecting all motors, and then we'll see what happens. So now it still will say servo motor OK. I am going to pull the wire. You see some response in the pulse modulation, which is odd because it's not connected anymore. It is. I'm pulling the wire out completely, and it still says servo motor OK. It is not OK. Let me wait another round. Does it say servo motor is OK? Because it's certainly not OK now. I disconnected it. So I hope a short wait. Yeah, okay, this is not fine. This is definitely not good. I hold the wire in my hand, and this is from pin 25 to here. So if it says OK, I am going to need another port to see if that one is OK. That would explain a lot. Well, next available port is 26. Keypad is no longer present. Hasn't been present for a while, so I'm taking 26. Already put the wire in from here to 26. I only have to change the value in the setup, or more appropriate in here, this value will be 26 from now. And then we'll see whatever happens. If this works out, then the question is, why doesn't 25 work out? Because if it says servo motor OK, then it is OK, but if it is OK while detached, then it's not OK. And still there is no signal visible, while it is definitely 26. So something is absolutely not correct. And given the time, that is all for next time. So with these unexpected, not nice results, I thank you for watching. If you like this video anyway, please subscribe via the thumbnail in the bottom right corner. Leave a comment or suggestion. Very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter, and you can support by either becoming a patron and or donate via IBAN or PayPal, for which you don't need an account. For more information about being a patron, please see under this video or the next short segment. This is going to be continued, obviously. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye. And guess what? Just as an extra, after I finish recording, I see the motor move. And to be sure, this is on the oscilloscope right now, which is clearly pulse modulated signal. So yeah, it does work. Why doesn't this one work? I'm not quite sure. But this, yes, it did work. Maybe for now, and most likely it is this port 26. However, who knows? If it works next time, then I'm sure.